Namaskar. Welcome to the weekly meditation circle. I am Dada Krsnasevananda. I'm a monk and meditation teacher. And every week we do some chanting of our beautiful mantra, Nam Kevalam, which means only love everywhere. So we'll do about 10 minutes of chanting, and then we'll go on and I'll do some guided meditation, some nice backing music. And we'll also, in that guided meditation, use the mantra Nam Kevalam. Namaskar to those of you on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So I hope you had a good week. And I've been extremely busy, so excuse me for coming on 1 or 2 minutes late. And it might take me a little bit of time to settle down for my work day as well. But anyway, a little bit of Kiirtan will help that. And as always, we for those of you who are here for the first time, you might be a little bit, might need a little bit of explanation about the idea behind the mantra, only love everywhere. So what we're talking about is the kind of intuitive connection that we have with everything. On the surface, we are separate, but on some level, whether we are friends or not friends, we are connected with the rest of humanity, with the rest of all living creatures, with the universe, etc. And in meditation, we learn how to kind of step back from our outer differences and tap into that deeper level of connectedness. And that's helpful for holding us together as humanity, improving our relationship with nature, overcoming a sense of isolation, meaningless, and loneliness, which can easily happen if we're just living on the outer levels of our awareness. So for our own well-being and for kind of motivating and inspiring a more caring and loving relationship with the world around us, focusing on this deep underlying connectedness is very helpful for that. All right, so let's do a little bit of chanting. All right, sorry, I'm taking a little bit of time to get set up here. Now I can hear myself. Bhavanam. Can't actually hear myself yet. But it looks like, let me see, can everybody else hear me? I'll just check on Instagram whether people can hear me or not. Okay. No words to otherwise. I'm in the mood to play something that I need a little extra thing for, so just hold on 1 sec and I'll be right back. That explains it. Okay. Okay, so be still. Think about the meaning of the mantra. Only love everywhere. Hold that beautiful thought and join in, pick up the melody and sing along. And when we chant, we are singing not only for ourselves, we are sending out a vibration, and that has a wonderful soothing effect on all the atoms and molecules and whatever else or whoever else is around you, visible or invisible. Bring my singing. Nam Kevalam, Nam Kevalam, Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Baba Nam Kevalam Baba Nam Baba Nam Kevalam Baba Nam Kevalam Baba Nam Kevalam Baba Nam Baba Nam Kevalam Baba Nam Baba Nam Kevalam Baba Nam Kevalam. All right. So I worked for a long time on getting the kind of technical things. And then when I finally got all the things for singing and playing the guitar worked out, my voice is kind of changing with age. So it's kind of funny after all that work. All right, so now we're going to do some guided meditation. I'll bring up a little background music. And if you're not seating already, have a seat. And we recommend the lotus or half lotus or simple cross-legged position with your hands folded in your lap and your tongue curled slightly back in your mouth. And what that's doing is it just closing off all the physical channels that we interact with the world around us. So we want to step back from our everyday world and drop down to a deeper space. And research shows that just by sitting in this lotus or half lotus position, it takes the mind to a deeper state. So try curling your tongue a little up and back in your mouth. That's redirecting the speech energy inwards. And if that troubles you later on, it's okay, just let it go, but keep that idea in mind and try it again tomorrow. Okay, so start off with just thinking about your posture, how you're sitting. You can imagine that you have a little string pulling you up from the top of your head so that your spine feels straight but not stiff. Close your eyes and begin by just focusing on your physical presence. Try to be aware of your body. Just connect with yourself on the physical level. And that brings you into the moment. Bring your breath down deep into your belly. We're not going to keep it there the whole time, but if you start off by doing that and focus in your belly and consciously fill your belly, feel your belly filling up with air and inflating and deflating, that breathing through the abdomen triggers the relaxation response. Now go a little deeper. Look inwards and try to connect with your feeling of being. The feeling, I am here. I exist. Not I am this or that, but just I am. I am here. I exist. I am. See if you can connect with that feeling and just sit with it for a moment. Now begin to use some visualization to take a step back from your everyday world and open up a bigger space. So the world is beautiful, but we're limited when we're experiencing the world through our senses. We're limited to what we can see, hear, and touch. But a whole deeper universe is available to us. So we just need to step out of that small, everyday world and begin to open up a deeper space. And we do this with imagination. So imagine a tall mountain far in the distance. A tall mountain far in the distance. And try to hold that picture and just look at it. Look at that mountain. And as you imagine that mountain far away and hold it, already you can start to feel yourself coming out of your everyday small world and coming into a bigger space. Imagine coming towards the mountain, and as you do so, take the intention that you will arrive at the mountain with nothing but yourself. Imagine coming to the top of that mountain. Imagine being there, far above the world, surrounded by nothing but empty sky as far as you can see. hold that image in your mind. Imagine being there, far above the world, looking down on everything, above everything, the view stretching out far into the distance. And try to hold it. And hold it long enough until you start to feel a sense of freedom, a sense of space and spaciousness. And a kind of detached lightness. Hold it, looking out from the top of the mountain. Hold that picture and feeling. And now that you've let go of the kind of restricting boundaries and opened up the space, now begin to think about the idea of the mantra. Only love everywhere. To begin with, just silently repeat the phrase in your mind. Only love everywhere. Don't try to understand it intellectually. Just enjoy the sound of it, the feel of it, and slowly, as you repeat it, just the taste of it. See what it feels like. Get comfortable with it. Only love everywhere. Keep silently repeating it until you feel a bit comfortable. Now begin to bring in some visualization. Imagine a beautiful ocean of love everywhere, filling up all available space. Inside, outside, past, present, and future. Imagine this beautiful ocean of love coming right into the center of your being, connecting with you. And now make a conscious effort to mix your sense of self into this beautiful ocean of love, so that it becomes you and you become it. And now make a conscious effort to expand this beautiful ocean of love and make it as huge as you possibly can. Imagine it filling up the universe and beyond that, so that it becomes something complete and total. No gaps, no spaces, no borders, no boundaries, no divisions. one unbroken, undivided ocean of love. Hold that feeling. And just take a moment to enjoy it. Enjoy the hugeness of it, the sense of completeness. And enjoy the simplicity. Only love, nothing else. And finally, imagine that this ocean of love has always been there. That it's something timeless, eternal. Everything else comes and goes, here today and gone tomorrow. But underneath all of that, there is something that remains, something holding it all, something witnessing it, holding it, supporting it. An eternal awareness that has always been there. Pause for a moment and just hold that feeling. As you hold that feeling, now silently begin to repeat the mantra with your breath. Inhale, Baba, Nam. Exhale, Kevalam. Inhale, Baba, Nam. Exhale, Kevalam. First, focus on the sound of the words. Hear the sound of each word clearly. Baba, Nam, Kevalam. Get into a steady, even rhythm with your breath. Sound plus rhythm. And every now and then, come back to the beautiful idea of the mantra. That there's only love, nothing else, everywhere. Other thoughts may come and go. That's normal. But just keep returning to those three things. The sound of the mantra, the steady rhythm of your breath, and the beautiful idea, only love, everywhere. Now continue on your own for a few minutes, about 10 minutes, and then we'll come back together again. So I'll leave you meditate on your own now. right, gradually relax your concentration. Be aware of your body. Be aware of the space around you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. In the spiritual philosophy of India, yoga philosophy, there is the idea that just as you can imagine a universe within your mind, so the divine consciousness, that eternal witnessing awareness, imagines a universe within its mind. And that universe which the infinite, absolute, eternal awareness, the eternal consciousness is imagining, is the universe that we are experiencing. So we exist within this internally imagined vast universe of the eternal consciousness. It is holding us within its mind as its internal imagination. And if you think about how amazing, how compelling a single human being's imagination can be, for example, the imagination of a writer. I like to think of J.K. Rowling or Tolkien or someone like that who imagines this vast universe. And we all join in with it, go into it when we read the book or watch the film, and we get absorbed in it, and it becomes something very real as long as we are absorbed in it. And that's just the power of one tiny human being's imagination. Imagine what the power of the entire universal consciousness can do. The cosmic mind, the universal mind, the divine mind. With that omnipotent, all-powerful mind, what kind of universe could be there? So it is our practice or our role as human beings to remember that and to learn how to see the world, to not always be lost in the imagination, but to remember that this world is divine imagination and that there is some imagining entity holding all of that, including us, within its awareness, so that we are not just aware of the universe, but we are aware of the witnessing entity behind it and holding it. And our founding guru, Sri Sri Anandamurti, gives a nice image for that. He says, if some people go to watch a magic show, the magician uses his or her mental power to create a kind of experience, and everybody experiences a kind of another reality. And that reality is experienced by the people because of the capacity of the powerful magician's mind to project his or her image into the minds of others. But someone who understands that that's what's happening, and who also has a powerful enough mind to, kind of step out a bit, what do they see? They just see a magician standing alone on the stage with their eyes closed, concentrating, projecting the image. So they may not see the fanciness of the show, but they see the reality. And the choice is there for us. Do we want to be the audience who is kind of lost in the projected imagination, or do we want to see the beauty of the power that is creating it? The magician himself or herself, right? So our master said, which party do you want to belong to? The audience party or the magician's party, right? So that's how we train ourselves to be able to do that in meditation, is the work that we did of visualizing ourselves. First of all, coming into the moment, when you close your eyes, fold your hands, cross your legs, it's helping you disconnect from your engagement with that external reality. And then you focus inwards, and the mountain visualization helps you step out of the picture and see something from a distance. And then we remember that underlying presence, or that underlying universal love or divine love that is there holding it, that eternal presence, rather than the momentary coming and going of everything on the stage. So that's not too difficult. It's difficult, yes, but it's something that we can do, and if we practice it regularly, we can master it. But something which is much more difficult than that is to keep that awareness of that underlying presence, that witnessing awareness, even when you've opened your eyes and you've finished the meditation, like now, right? Are you keeping that awareness as you are listening now? And this is what we mean by mindfulness, the effort to do that. And different traditions have different ways of doing that. There's one form of Buddhism which says, always remember this word, that everything is empty, right? So it's just a style of reminding yourself that this is all imagination. There was one a British spiritual writer, teacher, who was one of the first people to go to India, and he said, just remind yourself, everything is mental, right? Whatever you have experienced in your life, you've experienced in your imagination. Whatever you're experiencing now, you're receiving certain signals and recreating them in your imagination. And whatever you might experience in the future, everything is imagination. So remember that this world is all mental, right? Rather than hard, separate objects. In your own mind, you can imagine a block of steel. You can feel that it's hard, that it's cold, and that if you bang it against something, it will have a certain, kind of vibration or whatever. All those things you can very accurately feel just if you imagine it now. And when you're sleeping in your dreams, the world of your imagination seems totally like reality. So in fact, we experience everything through our imagination, but if we can remember this, that everything, there is this divine witnessing presence and holding all of us in its imagination, then that brings the kind of soothing touch of connectedness and sense and meaning and greatness and perspective that brings peace to the mind, that brings a kind of sense of meaning and wisdom, and a sense of not being some isolated, cut-off individual. No, I am constantly being loved and witnessed and held by this presence. So I was reading recently that that in the area where I live here in Denmark, in the countryside, one of the primary problems is loneliness, right? So one of the ways to deal with that is, of course, more reaching out and community activities. But a lot of this loneliness comes from, because people are living on the outside of their consciousness, where they are isolated and separate and cut off, right? And the more we can learn how to be in the center of our being, which is where we connect on a deeper level with everything, with other humans, with nature, with God. We don't connect on the outside with that. We connect on the inside. So the capacity to be able to train oneself to be present in the center and not get distracted from it, even when we've got our eyes open, means that we have this constant feeling of connectedness and love and oneness. So that's a treasure. That's what we're really, that's the source of our well-being. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share. And if anyone has some questions or comments, you're welcome to say, and I'll just bring the music up again for a moment to give you a chance to take a moment of reflection. All right. My faithful Mia gives a very sweet comment. Thank you, Dada. It felt very encouraging to me. Okay, from Jyotirmaya. Namaskar. How can I get rid of the belief that Baba does not want to have to do anything with me because my mind is too negative? How do I know if Baba is listening if I talk to him? If I offer Baba my mind and ask that he should please accept, how do I know if Baba has accepted my mind? Okay, very nice questions. Well, there was a passage where Baba said that if you believe he is near, he is nearer than near. And if you believe he is far, he is farther than far. So, to some extent, what you think, if you believe that you are too negative and so forth, then as you think, you become. So I think it would be helpful to start trying to reprogram and I start with the idea when I'm feeling negative about myself. Let's say, for example, I think you're such a negative person, right? Then I will immediately, if I catch myself, I will say, God loves negative people. How do I know that's true? Well, just think about what we're talking. Everyone is the internal creation. Means everyone exists only because God is imagining them. Now, God is a dramatist. He has to have good characters and bad characters, and sometimes the show is really interesting when you have some interesting bad characters. So you need positive characters and negative characters, but everyone is loved by the author who is writing the show, right? J.K. Rowling, I'm sure, took a lot of pleasure in creating Voldemort as much as Harry Potter. So so try that idea. Whenever any kind of negative thought comes in yourself, I'm an idiot. God loves idiots, right? So God loves everyone, and you can feel it when you have to be open to it, so open to the possibility, right? And or another approach is to remember the idea from your second lesson mantra, everything is God, right? So negative people are also God. So what this type of thought does is it helps you transition from constantly reinforcing the idea, I am negative, to negativity is also God, right? No good, no bad, just God. Everything is God. Focus on that idea that anything, any thought, any mind, any emotion, any feeling, if everything is God, then your mind, your feeling, your personality, and everything is God. The one in the many, whether it be positive or negative, it is God. And if you remember that idea, what happens? Your mind shifts from thinking about the opposites to thinking about the one in the many, right? That this is also God. When happy things come to you, this is God. When bad things come to you, this is also God. And if you can really remember that, then you will smile when happy things come, and you will smile when bad things come also. How do I know if Baba is listening if I talk to him? Well, you can have a story, you can read some Baba stories, and that, if you read lots of books of stories about people's individual Baba stories, that will help you catch that feeling that Baba is always listening. So, but again, I can share with you some of my experiences, but let's look at it philosophically also. If you create a little man inside your mind, then that man exists only because of you, and you know everything about that because it's your creation, and you can also hear every thought in its mind because it's actually you who is imagining it. So you exist within the mind of the Creator. He is imagining you. Keep that thought in your mind. Don't worry about him listening or not. Just remember that you exist because he's imagining you. All right? So if you remember that, you will feel also that he knows absolutely everything about you. And I had so many experiences because I met Baba where he just showed me that he knew everything that was going on inside my mind. How do I know if Baba has accepted? Well, one of the names for Shiva is Ashutosh, one who is easily pleased. If you sincerely offer, I can say that if you really make these things, to really feel them, it takes time, right? And practice. And the best way is to sincerely do the offering at the end of meditation, Guru Puja. If you sincerely do that and you really are trying to offer and trying to offer something, to give something to your Guru, if that sincere effort to give what is there inside of you, to understand and to give, you will feel yourself. You will feel a certain relief when you really genuinely offer it. And you will know inside yourself that that's the case. All right. So, we went a little bit over time, but those were good questions, and thank you for asking. So let's leave it there for now. Thank you very much for joining, and have a wonderful week, and look forward to being together again next week. Namaskar.